It's Nolan.
Slow down.
Yeah,
Slow down.
J Nolan.
Slow down.
I was thrown into the fast life, past life, full of distractions like my dad's life. Till I studied another practice in this pandemic. Unemployed, looking for joy, trying to fill a void. So many spirits been destroyed. The cuss and the hustle, till we get humble. Cold world, got to dress in bundles. Product of struggle, bag fumble. But I got off the sidelines, overviewing my guidelines. Open my mind's eye, jump to my fate, I'm screaming bonsai. Whoa, take your time, learn the lesson, realize. A moment's notice could lead us to the skies. Lies over the tube, books tell us the wrong dates and times. That's indication we should focus on family ties. It's such a crazy world, can't nobody tell the future. In the rush for that destination to show up in a stupid. It's how we maneuver, but I reckon the change coming. Whether or not we get it, I just had to say something. Yeah.
Life is too short, gotta treasure. Love yours, cause ain't nothing better. Don't believe the hype is a setup. Run your own lane, keep your head up. Slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down. Slow down.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope y'all enjoyed that little intro. It's called Slow Down. That's by my guy Shane Kidd, featuring myself and Lucius. And it's available on all platforms if you want to go pull that up and hear the full song. Also, down below in the comments, you can pre-save Big Dog dropping next week. It's been on pinned in all the comments of all my videos for the last couple days. Go ahead and just pre-save it. If you pre-saved it the first time that we put it out a couple weeks ago, unfortunately we had to change distributors, so you're gonna have to resave it all over again because the first distributor dropped the ball. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Gotta be nimble. Jack be nimble. J be nimble. All right. Speaking of nimble, we're gonna get into Miss Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, she's got a new record out called Never Play featuring RM from BTS. All right, new song, new music video, and as everything has been in tandem this year, this is nothing short of another dope music video. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of the pocket of Megan. It's crazy. She coming out of pocket for this shit and doing better videos than motherfuckers with big label budgets, right? That's all I'm gonna say on that. All right. Now, with this record, of course, this is another foray for Megan going into the Asian market. She worked with BTS a while back during the pandemic. That was a bit of a contentious situation because Carl Crawford from 1501 was not actually trying to sign off and allow her to get that record done, get it out, etc. He didn't want to clear it. This time around, she gets to work with RM from BTS, and this is one of her own records. So this is some shit that she don't got to get cleared because it's hers. So whatever happens with it, if it's successful, if it tanks, whatever the case may be, this is her record. She owns her masters at this point. So salute to that. I like the record, by the way. I like the beat. I like how she rapping on that motherfucker. She hit about 4 different flows on there in her verse. You know what I'm saying? The music video, once again, is really high quality. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's a mixture between, like, of course, reality. You know what I mean? She's like in an arcade, but then it's like kind of inspired by manga and anime, as a lot of the stuff that she's been putting out this year has been. So it's kind of keeping that whole thing in motion. The branding is consistent, and I think it's very smart. I told y'all this when the Megan album dropped. For her to have 2 records that, you know, was featuring Japanese artists, and she was already like entrenched into, like, when the album was about to drop, she was already spending time out in Japan. I told y'all I felt like that was like super smart marketing, super smart branding, super smart continuity that she had going on there. I felt like she was going to ingratiate herself into those cultures, and here we are, right? Months later, she's still on this wave, and now she has another record. going into the K-pop world. So not just Japan, but also K-pop, which I'm telling y'all, 2025, you can expect her to be doing some major shit out there in Asia, man, with the conventions, big events out there, sporting events, the whole nine. If it don't happen, it is what it is. I'll say I was wrong, but that's my prediction for her for next year. It's too many collaborations. It's too many ways that they can make this make sense. And it's smart. It's not a lot of artists, not a lot of American artists that are mainstream, that are taking those leaps, that are willing to do, bilingual style of music with those artists from overseas, wherever it may be. You know what I'm saying? It feels like the most that American artists are really willing to do at this point is kind of collaborate with maybe like an Afro beats artist. And even with that, we're not seeing like loads of that. But Megan is making those strides. You got to salute her on that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to, that's on you, man. We're not going to argue. We've been arguing enough the last couple of days. That shit don't make no sense. If you like her, you do. If you don't, find something else to entertain yourself. I mean, goddamn. So yeah, dope record. They say released just a week after the pair started teasing that they'd be joining forces on social media. The duet finds the Houston hottie and K-pop phenomenon taking turns showing off their rap skills. She says, "This is one of my favorite RM verses I've heard." Megan wrote of the collaboration 5 days before it dropped, sharing the track's comic book-esque artwork. She said, "I've never heard him rap in this style before. Never played with RM out Friday, Hotties, and Army, Meg June." The new track marks the second time Meg has stepped into BTS world, having previously teamed up with the band on a remix to the Billboard Hot 100 topping Butter. She first started teasing Never Play with a simple tweet, after which BTS all but confirmed it was involved in the project by retweeting with its own string of emojis on August 30th. One day later, Meg confirmed that it would just be RM joining her on the track. Never Play comes at a busy time for Megan Thee Stallion, whose album Megan debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart in July. One day before the track dropped, Pepsi unveiled a massive campaign starring the Grammy winner in a gladiator-themed commercial alongside Travis Kelce. The day before that, her Billboard cover story went live, featuring her remarks on the rap world, feuding with Nicki Minaj, and the importance of voting in this upcoming election. Meanwhile, BTS full band activities have been put on pause as the members fulfill their mandatory military obligations in South Korea, although some of the boys have dropped solo projects in the meantime. That does include RM, whose album Right Place, Wrong Person arrived in May and reached number 5 on the Billboard 200. And that also goes to show why RM doesn't make a physical appearance in the video. It's only animation, unfortunately, because they're fulfilling their military obligations, and I know they fucking sick about it. You know, but nonetheless, them vocals came in. Damn. You got artists that's fulfilling military obligations getting in fucking verses for tracks when people that you advocated for their freedom don't want to sing you a verse for your shit. Ain't that about a bitch? All right, let's keep this going. I already talked about the Pepsi campaign that Megan has going on, so we don't need to reiterate on that. But we will go ahead and speak on Megan Thee Stallion winning Billboard's R&B Hip Hop Power Player Artist of the Year. Now, I know it's going to be some people that are going to fucking go into a conniption, you know what I'm saying, and all types of shit. Y'all, you're going to bang your head against the wall and you're only hurting yourself. But she got it. I saw some people out there that were not happy that Megan Thee Stallion won. They felt like this was Rock Nation just buying up awards and goddamn Rock Nation, the evil empire. Hey man, if you mad at Rock Nation, be mad at yourself. If you're mad at what you think is payola, be mad at the entire industry. There's no artist you like that does not have money invested into them. If they could pay for an award, they would. And I'm not saying that Megan paid for her award, by the way. I'm just saying if that's what you think that about everybody. Think that about the entire field. When you hear a song on the radio, think that about whoever you're hearing, even your faves. Because you don't make it to the box without an investment from somewhere, whether that's coming out of artist pocket, label pocket, investor pocket, dope boy pocket. It don't fucking matter. You don't make it to the box without giving a box of cash to someone. It is what it is. Again, I'm not implying that the award was paid for. I'm just saying, if that's what you believe it for everybody. Okay? Now, in the midst of all that, Megan did come out and speak at the award show. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the part of the speech that's available online, which ain't too much, but let's hear what she had to say.
I invested so much time, so much money, and so much effort into making my tour, my album, my music video, the absolute best for my hobbies, and it's just really exciting to watch the work pay off. It's also rewarding because I really stayed true to myself and my happiness. I did exactly what I wanted to do, and now I'm getting awards for it. At the end of the day, I just love rap, and I want to keep rapping and evolving as an artist and delivering great music for my hobbies for as long as possible. Once again, thank you to Billboard, and this is an incredible honor. Congratulations to all the honorees.
And she congratulated everybody else that was being honored. How many folks did that? Now, if you feel like Billboard is bought and in pocket, then you should also understand that back in 2019, Megan Thee Stallion also won the Powerhouse Award for their Women in Music Awards. So this is not the first time that she's got accolades from them. And in 2019, Roc Nation was not yet all the way involved with what she had going on. Understand that this is a woman who's been famous since 2018. She's been on the box. She's been in the radio. She's been on videos. She's been popular since motherfuckers got a taste of her music. Right? People like to talk about longevity. How can you have longevity if people are not buying into what it is that you do, if you're not getting support, if you're not winning accolades? It's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a broken record because we've talked so much about Megan the last few days, but she's had a very busy past few days, and it seems that for every step she takes forward, there's people that want to continue to try to push her backwards just out of sheer hate. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that are saying, I'm biased in my reporting. What bias am I supposed to give? Because there's nothing negative coming out about this woman. There's only positive news. If it's not positive news, she's not coming outside. She's not engaging. There's nothing salacious going on that I would have to report on, right? There were some people that asked me why I didn't speak on the Mamushi music video. I told y'all when the album dropped, I didn't like that song. So I had no reason to review the music video. You already knew I didn't like it. I called it out from the beginning. Most times when I've spoken about Megan since that album dropped, being that the song is so viral, every time I mention it, I tell y'all, I don't care about that song. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? This particular record, Never Play, this is more of what I wanted that song to be. I feel like the flow, I feel like the rap, I feel like the energy on this record is what I was looking for from that one. But y'all like it. A lot of people like the Mamushi record. It's doing good things. It's viral. It's TikTok friendly. It's going up. It's rising up the charts off of virality. I don't dislike Megan. So as an artist, if that's propelling her career, I'm a salute it, even if I don't like the record. I'm willing to say things that I don't like about everyone that I do like. And I'm willing to say shit that I love or like that comes from people I don't care for as well. So don't say I'm biased, because I really don't give a fuck. You can say I'm biased. There's not an opinion walking this earth that doesn't have some level of bias. You speak positively about things that you identify with, which is bias. If you want unbiased reporting, you're going to have to watch NPR News. Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass and listen to All Things Considered on NPR if they still have that on programming. Okay? That's not what we do over here on YouTube. and there's not a single soul on here unless they just literally just reading some shit off of an article without putting their opinion into it. They're gonna have some sort of bias. That's what an opinion comes from. Okay? So you can bet your bottom dollar anything I speak on, it's biased because it's my thoughts. Just like your biased ass be in the comments expressing your thoughts that are way more charged in terms of a narrative than anything I could say. And those of y'all that know who you are, you know who you are. Everyone else, it's good. Insiders, we good. All right. Now, when it comes to this Billboard R&B Hip Hop Artist of the Year honor that she won, again, there were some people that are angry, but I would love to know who should have won, right? If you think that Megan Thee Stallion was not qualified to win it this year, despite her activity, despite the success of her album, despite the success of her tour, despite everything that she's had going on, staying in the public eye, staying in the conversation, who do you think is a more worthy candidate to have won it, right? The only artist that I could think of that could have possibly won it would be like Kendrick Lamar, right? If you want to put him in the mix based on his activity, based on the success of Not Like Us, based on the way that he had everybody clued in on him, even people that weren't originally fans of him, he's converted so many people to become fans. And we were just like clamoring at any remnant of him finna drop another diss record. Like, yeah, you could have gave it to him, but then you also got to think about who was actually going to show up to the Billboard R&B hip hop awards, right? This isn't something that was necessarily televised. This isn't something that's like the Grammys. This isn't the BET Awards. This isn't MTV Awards. This ain't the VMAs. This ain't the fucking AMAs. This is, you know what I'm saying, a small celebration. So if you take him off the table, because it's like we want to honor people that are actually going to appreciate the honor, who else is there? You're going to put, what, Drake? If Drake wins Artist of the Year, you're going to get even more backlash because there's so many people that have jumped ship from his fan base. Now, for those of y'all that are Drake fans, hey, you can feel some type of way. You always do. But I think when you have an Artist of the Year, you would actually want the artist to have released an album. So out of active artists that have released albums in 2024, again, who is it that you're going to give it to? What you want to give it to? Rod Wave? You want to give it to Lil Durk? I think Durk has an album on the way. I don't think he dropped this year. Gunna? Who you going to give it to? I think she earned that, and she's going to continue to run the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's not based on my bias. That's based on yours, because you can't even give a solidified answer. And for people out there that want Nicki Minaj to have won it, I saw y'all in the comments on a lot of the different publications. She doesn't have any new music out in 2024. So how could you be a 2024 Artist of the Year with nothing out in 24? Doing a successful tour for an album that dropped in 23. No. There's so many artists that have gone out and toured this year. They're not going to win an award for going out and touring. Especially if you didn't tour off a project that dropped in the same calendar year as the award. All right? Just going to keep it very simple. Not to mention the fact that Megan won, it looks like, on the women's side, and then Playboi Carti won on the men's side, which, you know, that's interesting to me. I think Playboi Carti's music is trash, but he does have a massive fan base of younger people that fuck with him. So salute to him on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Playboi Carti. I don't like his music. But guess what? He won that motherfucker. So congratulations to him and those that voted for him, because I do think that these were done by open votes. Right? So it is what it is. Other award winners include Tizo Touchdown. He got Rookie of the Year for 2024. So salute to him. Victoria Monet's manager, Rochelle John Lewis, won 2024 Executive of the Year, which I think she definitely deserves with everything Victoria's had going on. Let me see who else won. I don't know. They doing a poor job of like telling us everyone that fucking won. But shout out to all of them. And there was a lot of celebrities and folks of note in the building, you know. So salute to everybody that won. Salute to everybody that was in attendance. And yeah, another day, another group of people to be mad at Megan Thee Stallion. Nothing new here, nothing new to see. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Much love and respect. Peace.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some battery. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.